Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Path. This is The Witcher 3. I'm very excited to go through this game again. This is my favorite game of all time, currently. You know, that's subject to change, but as it stands, this is my favorite. I fucking love this game so much. And as you can see, I've got both of the expansions installed, so, you know, whenever the time comes around, we'll be going through those as well. So, I'm actually going to do a new game plus, because basically that means we get more powers to mess around with, and that's always fun. Or more skills developed, at least. So yeah, we'll just do a new game plus story and sword. I'm a normal mode kind of guy. I honestly don't know what simulating a Witcher 2 save does, but I usually go with on for that. Continue. Okay, so I think this one should work. There we go. This intro cinematic's pretty gruesome. Yep. I'm actually not a super huge fan of the way the characters look in this cutscene. Just because they don't really look like how they do in the actual game. But other than that, it's a finely crafted cutscene here. Wow, I'd actually forgotten about that. That's kind of fucked up. Just buried a man alive. There's a lot of fucked up stuff in this cutscene, though. Was she wearing... I think I just realized she was wearing heels. Pretty high heels, too. Can't quite see them there. Now we're in the game itself. But first we have a flashback.
You know I don't find that amusing.
I don't think my reaction would be so calm. But I guess he's used to it. Ah, fuck.
It wasn't
I'm gonna
meant
have to censor that,
amuse, but
probably.
to prod you to hurry. It's midday.
I didn't think about that.
You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Oh, come on. Damn it. Making more work for me. Ah, there it is again. Jesus. There we go. That's better. I've always wondered, you know, I played The Witcher 2, and I remember them talking about how the witches don't really look the way that they look, if you know what I mean. They're like using magics to make themselves look younger and whatnot. So I wonder how old Yennefer is, what she actually looks like, that kind of thing. I'm sure there's an answer, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so I have to use my Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. I think it's over here, right? Key. Oops. Okay, so I guess I should say this right off the bat. I have switched around the controls because I like to use L1 to sprint, if at all possible. So now X is L1. So I'm probably going to stumble on that for a little bit. Let's have a look outside.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Oh, yeah. Look at all them trees. So like I said, I did play The Witcher 2. In fact, I was very excited about playing it. God damn it. I didn't... They released it after its PC launch on Xbox, on the 360. And I was like, well, shit, I'm a fucking Sony pony. I don't have an Xbox. My friend let me borrow one, and so I ended up playing it. And I was honestly kind of bored by it. Like, I don't remember a lot of it.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
There she is.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays.
I know, right?
She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Ah, don't get too mad, Vezi.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
This is a small detail, but I really appreciate the way his necklace sits, Vesemir's. It's not just sort of floating and clipping through stuff. Like, it has a place.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
The Witcher style of combat is so fucking flashy. It's kind of ridiculous, but I dig it.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
Do they not pirouette in the circus?
Wrong. Footwork.
I guess maybe I'm thinking of like Cirque du Soleil.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Yes, for the fucking flip.
All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Well, that's interesting. I think it's just skipping that because it's New Game Plus. It's like, you don't need that tutorial. I've never noticed that before. All right.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver
Knowledge.
sword. At the very least, you want to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep. Maybe I'm slow, but I don't really fully understand it. I'm going to say it anyway.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Skipping this as well. Whomp. Some of the cutscenes get a little,
Whoa! You really showed
like, they
him,
get
kid.
screen tearing, I think is the right term to use.
Ciri, get down here.
I'm not sure what's up with that.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer
Maybe it's an
Morhen.
issue with the console. I know people on PC are always
Find that
complaining that
helmet?
consoles are literally garbage trash and should all be burned in a dumpster fire or
Siri?
something like that.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Oh, she hurt the dummy.
What the?
It's a prank, bro!
Vesemir!
Oh, this wasn't part of the prank.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Those guys are so fucking metal. I love it. Ah, looks like I'm wearing what I was wearing in that save file I loaded.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn some way off. We've got time.
Yeah, sure. Dreamt about Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Yeah, we'll just move on.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
Oh, I guess we have to do this. Alright.
In the dream, Owen found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Well, time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
There's a poster on that tree. I didn't notice.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Probably shouldn't talk about that.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear
There's
that?
trouble afoot.
I smell it. Ghouls.
Alright, time to refamiliarize myself. Swear it's a light attack, okay. Circle is a backstep, we got our dodge. Triangle is a heavy attack. I think that's my sign. Yep. So, what do I want? Probably Igni. Oh, okay, so the gauge is up there. I'll get there. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I don't... Seems like holding the button doesn't really do anything. Gotta tap it. So, like I said, since we're in New Game Plus, we have more abilities, and I've already got some loaded up. So we're clearly working with more than what we would normally start out with. Ah, Quen. Quen's a good one. I'm gonna have to fix up this sword soon. Okay.
Of course, when armies pass necro...
Alright, so... Weapon repair kit. We'll use the Journeyman. There we go.
Just follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Let's go, Roach.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
So I forget if the rest of the game is like this,
War's
but this
not
area is
exactly going
incredibly
our way.
windy, it seems.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
And you can see those trees in the distance are bending. Because the wind is just... It's insane. I mean, I live in Oklahoma, and it's not even that windy here.
Slow now. Whoa.
It does get that windy every once in a while, but it's
We
unusual.
going? Help me! Help!
Oh no, we gotta save Bowl Cut. Get out of here, you scamp. Oof. I'll just be taking this.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I I'm a good-spirited guy, generally.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
See?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Alright, back on the horse.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Everything's gonna be fine. My gran told me about the Smith boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk
Okay.
had a witchman that was hunting nearby.
Come on.
Started poking the mask when he started dancing.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sucked on the kid. Witcher,
Yes? Sorry, I got a cutscene to go to. Fucking dick.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Ah, well, you know, never mind. Yo.
What? Witches?
What? I don't think that cat was supposed to be there.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram?
Bram Stoker?
How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Get me a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks. For everything.
Master Witchers, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no.
Maybe the cat is supposed to be there. I don't know.
Bandage that up.
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring
Okay,
the fields.
well, let's ask around then.
Better that than burning the harvest.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Well, that's very kind of you. Just want to talk.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray. No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Wow, okay. My patience runs thin.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads'll roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Okay. Well, that could have been worse. There was a... Well, excuse me, cat. There was an option to use, Axie. But... fuck off. If you use it on one person and there's another person, you know, paying attention, he might be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Now, I'm pretty sure there's an option to allow you to use Axie on 2 people at once, but I'm not sure if I have that skill, so I just decided to take the safe route. Take it easy, cat. Good lord. You guys know anything?
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Oh shit, I think we're about to play the best card game ever.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Do what now?
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Okay, why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
I suppose this would be the smart thing to recommend.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend. No tenure to gain. End notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots.
Okay, well, bye.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Yes, please.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Okay, I need to add one of these mugs. I guess this one. Do I have any other leaders? Probably not. This is something that doesn't carry over into New Game Plus. You get all the base Gwent cards. Although... Oh, okay, getting my buttons confused. Back. How do I... Okay. I think there are some cards that I got as like free DLC? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and start. Triangle. There we go. I love going first. Okay. Oh, wow. This is not the greatest. Okay, so at the beginning of the game, you have the option to switch cards. So if you have a couple cards you don't like, you can switch them out. And in my case, Impenetrable Fog, I can automatically use one from my deck. That's like my special ability. So having one in my hand is basically useless. So Ballista is a lot better, and well, a poor fucking infantry is not a lot better, but at least there are two of them. And since they have that little handshake down there at the bottom of the card, if you have them both in play, then their strength doubles, which is still only a total of 4, but, you know, not too bad. And this little eye icon on this guy allows me to draw 2 extra cards, but I have to play them on the other side of the field, which is fine. Normally my tactic is to actually just get the... Okay. Well, I guess I'll just play this. And then I win the first round. Yay! Oh, and it's my passive ability. If I win, then I get to draw an extra card. Okay. Well, let's just see if we can beat him. Just straight up. Normally in the first round, I try to get the NPC to play as many cards as possible so that he has fewer cards in the second round. And this little plus heart icon allows me to draw something from my discard pile. Only got one thing in there. There we go. And the torrential rain, as well as the fog, lower all enemy or all card values to 1. Unless you have something like these guys. If they're both in play, then I think they're lowered to 2 or something. I don't know. I mean, these ones are already at 2, so that's probably a bad example. But I'm just going to keep playing stuff because I got these clear weather cards. I can just throw those down at the end. And then I'll get all my values back. I'm still winning anyway. I feel like there's supposed to be some music playing. I may have the music turned off. Although I felt like it was playing before. I'll look into it. There we go. Up to 2. Oh, and this icon boosts all, well, adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. So even though there's rain on that bottom row there, everything will be at 2 instead of 1. Okay, I'm gonna play this card just to pass some time. Then I'm gonna play clear weather card. And what's his last card gonna be? I guess we'll never know. Looks like I win. Fairly easy.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Boy, that cat really doesn't like me, huh? Okay, so here's the interesting bit. Gauntero Dam. Now, this is an important character later in the first expansion. And here he's just some dude. And I'm wondering if he was put here after the expansion was added, because I honestly don't remember the first time that I talked to whoever was sitting on that bench, because it just wasn't a big deal. So yeah, maybe he was there the whole time. Maybe it was somebody else before. I don't remember.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Not really in the mood.
Don't generally drink with strangers.
Come, I know this to be a vile place. You might down a little glass merely to aid digestion.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Why, yes, in fact.
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Alright, how do you know her?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Okay, get to it.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Yeah, sure.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
And he's gone. Alright, well, let's go talk to those Nilfgaardians.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind
I'm
here.
trying to fuck off, sir.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
No, thank you. Later. Boy, those guys are angry, huh? I don't remember. Oh, I gotta click the left stick twice. I think the right stick would be a little easier, but whatever. Hello, Roach. Okay. Yeah, I got no reason to fight those guys, so fuck it. Okay, so as I was saying, about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes ago, I played The Witcher 2, and it didn't impress me. Well, I won't say it didn't impress me, but I just had trouble paying attention to it, and I was very bored by it.
Magic. A place of power.
I don't want to fight that. Okay. Yeah, it really bored me. I wanted to like it a lot, and it definitely wasn't a bad game. I really couldn't hold my attention. Even so, I was very excited for this game, The Witcher 3, to come out. And at first, when I started playing it, it honestly didn't really grab me.
Faster.
And I kind of quit. And I don't think I played for 3 months. And then my best friend said, "No, you got to play more." And so finally I did. And pretty soon after I started again, it really blew me away. And now it's my favorite game. Oh. Sorry. Circle. There we go. Okay.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
A witcher?
Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
See?
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Okay.
Goltais Griffin is under.
We must requisition a share of your harvest. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
You're right.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
My response is a frown.
Radgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Okay.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. I only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Herbs and info.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Idioms seem like a weird place to start.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
All right, cool.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Can I take anything from this chest? Hell yeah. Coal? Give it. Something in the barrel, too. Old goat hide, meh. Water? Yes. All food is good food. So I wonder how detailed this, like the cultures and stuff are. Like, is this sort of a... Oh my goodness! Is this sort of a Tolkien situation? Where he's got a whole bunch of languages, or not a whole bunch of languages, but he's got at least one new language and all these cultures and a whole deep world. Because that'd be cool. This is where they're showing off the fast travel posts. I recently listened to an interview with Doug Cockle, the voice of Geralt, and he actually... Okay. He did actually liken the Witcher book series to Tolkien in a sort of different culture. I'm not sure if it's quite on the same scale or what have you, but that's what he said, I believe. I like the roaches actually drinking from the trough. Okay, well, I think this is where I'm going to wrap up the first episode. So, yeah, we're playing The Witcher 3. I have been waiting to do this. It's very exciting for me. Like I said, this is my favorite game out of all of them that I've ever played, and it's just so much fun and so well crafted and just good overall. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of The Witcher 3, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. Until then, take it easy.